When her younger sister Rachel had first suggested the 6-track Transformation Strategies for Women's Changing Lives seminars to help Rebecca cope with the aftermath of her divorce, Rebecca thought it sounded ridiculous and had politely declined to enroll herself in Track 1, a peaceful and spiritual communing with the beautiful and wild nature of the Colorado Rocky Mountains, where the vision of a new life plan will emerge for the transformed. Not that she didn't appreciate the sentiment. She'd be the first to say she needed some sort of transformation after what she'd been through. But she'd never really been into sports, and God knew packing out was definitely not her thing either, which she had explained to Rachel, who had, at the time anyway, agreed. Naturally, she was quite surprised when her older sister Robin showed up a couple of weeks later to pick up her son Grayson, to learn that she had been enrolled nonetheless, was the proud owner of a plane ticket to Denver, and her gear was already assembled. Her sisters thought this was a very cool birthday gift for her. "Go get yourself transformed," Robin had said cheerfully, foisting the seminar documents on her. "Come back like Lara Croft in Tomb Raider." While she had no intention of coming back as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, it had been clear that Grayson really wanted to go with Aunt Robin. "She's cool, Mom!" And Rebecca figured she had nothing to lose at that point, except maybe a manicure appointment. So she had accepted her gift, personal reservations duly noted, and toddled off to Denver, where she met her 6 partners in transformation, all women of various ages and backgrounds, sharing a common need to be transformed from a bad situation to a new beginning. Then entered the fearless Moira Looting, who cheerfully announced that they'd be pushed to their physical limits to clear their mind, body, and spirit, so that they'd be completely free for the visioning. And, lest they doubt her, Moira quickly demonstrated that she meant what she said. 3 days of crawling, climbing, hanging, and swimming in ice-cold streams had almost killed the group of women, none of whom had ever done anything more strenuous than a treadmill. The funny thing, at least for Rebecca anyway, was that it worked. She did feel free and alive, and she had come too far to let something like a little, big rock stand in her way. So she gathered up all the grit she had left and jumped again. Her knees slammed into the rock wall, but she caught a ridge at the top and struggled and scraped to hoist herself up. Somehow she made it, rolling off the other side and landing on one foot and one knee in the little clearing where the campfire was burning. A howl. Yes, an actual howl went up from the others as she gained her feet, and frankly, it wasn't bad for a former beauty queen, even if she did think so herself. This was her highest plateau yet, and although she was completely spent and near to starving to death, Rebecca felt nothing at all like the weak and fragile socialite beauty queen she had come to expect from herself. She felt like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. "There we are," Moira sang in her lilting Irish accent, cheerfully noting Rebecca's presence. "That makes 7, then. So, good evening, ladies," she said to them all as Rebecca half loped, half fell into their midst. "How are we feeling? Alive? Rejuvenated? A wee bit transformed, perhaps?" Rebecca was feeling transformed all right, and glanced up at the pristine dusk sky. A few stars were beginning to twinkle at them through the pines, stars that looked close enough to reach up and touch. It was gorgeous at the top of the world. Not everyone was appreciating the transformation or the scenery, however. "I'm dying, Moira," Leslie, an outspoken alderman from the northeast, moaned, her fists balled up in her stomach for dramatic effect. "When do we eat?" Moira flashed a mischievous grin, planted her fists on top of ample hips stacked like 2 beanbags on thick muscular legs. "There now, I know you're quite exhausted, love, but that is precisely the point, isn't it? In order to transform to a newer, better, stronger you, we must tear down all the old insecurities and misperceptions, mustn't we? For it is only then that we can build up new and fresh." Leslie wasn't buying it. "Moira," she wailed again. "Come on, when do we eat?" "We'll fill your belly full, I promise."